Hi everybody, I'm Philip Van Dusen, and today I'm going to talk to you about finding a mentor. So in this channel I share insights on strategic branding and graphic design for entrepreneurs, creative professionals, and brand owners. But I also share information on career development. And that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about today. I'm going to talk to you about finding a mentor. A mentor can be really important in your career, can help you succeed, feel more reward, more happiness with your career, to learn faster, to make less mistakes, and to benefit from somebody else's experience. So in the ancient days of career development, there were apprenticeships. So you studied under a master, and after years of practice in your craft, you graduated into the profession. And now there's 4-year universities and 2-year master programs. And you may be lucky if you get an internship or two where you're actually working out in the real world. And there definitely is this kind of protected world of academia inside the walls, the kind of fake world, and then you hit unceremoniously the real world once you graduate. You may start off with an intro-level job and then progress up through your career, learning while you're on the job. But there's one way that you can kind of jumpstart and speed up that process, and that is by finding a mentor. The goal of having a mentor is to increase the chances of your success. And the benefits are that you're going to be developing a relationship with someone who can guide you, who can kind of coach you through and help you find shortcuts. They can give you access to connections that you wouldn't normally have, or introductions to important people who could also help you in your career. It also can be motivating because you'll be sharing goals on your career with your mentor, and it's motivating in the fact that you have to be accountable for those goals to another person. It's also great for receiving a little bit of recognition for what you're doing and encouragement for what you're doing and support in what you're doing. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're attractive to someone to mentor. You want to make sure that you're a hard worker. You got to work hard. You have to be someone who's already actively involved in taking initiative in building their career. And you want to make sure that you demonstrate that action every day. You want to become open and resilient and flexible. So open to change, meaning, a mentor may give you suggestions about your career or changing what you do or how you approach things, and you want to make sure that you're open to that kind of change because that may modify how you work in your professional career. But that will ultimately lead to more success, to more reward, and to more happiness. So who do you choose for a mentor? You want to look for people that you admire their career, you admire their success, you admire their style and their way of working and communication. You want to find someone who you think you can learn from. So where do you find those people? They could be coworkers, so they could be at your same level, but just someone who knows a little bit more than you do. They could be connections. You could find people through LinkedIn, you can find people through professional organizations, or through conferences. What you need to do is get on the radar of your target mentor. So you don't want to ask outright for someone to mentor you to some stranger. You want to build a relationship over time. Start off by following their work, knowing about and learning about what they do, and try to be helpful and supportive in what they do. So you want to make sure that you're giving more than receiving at first. You want to start a conversation and start to build a relationship. So again, give more than you get. You can, follow their blog posts. You can follow them on social media. You can retweet their tweets or comment positively on their blogs or share their updates or start a conversation with them on LinkedIn. You could also go as far as referring new clients or new business to them if you can do that. It's not just about you finding a mentor. A mentor could also find you too. A mentor could be your boss or current hiring manager. One of the things I tell people about when they're interviewing for a job is you're not just the only one who's being judged. You want to be judging them to see if the hiring manager is someone who could potentially be a mentor for you, who has your career development and growth at heart. 2 of my best mentors in my career, one was on the corporate side and one was on the agency side, were both hiring managers and the person I reported to directly. So does this person have your growth at heart? Do they want to teach you? Do they want to take you to the next step? If it's a coworker, is that someone who has skills that you admire, who's just one step ahead of you, who could take you to the next level? One alternative to mentorship is mastermind groups, and I'm a big advocate of mastermind groups. I belong to 2, one that meets physically in New York City and one that meets virtually on Google Hangouts. Mastermind groups are generally from 3 to 5, sometimes more, people who meet weekly or bi-weekly or monthly and share their professional struggles and goals and accomplishments with each other. And they do that so they're accountable to each other, but that they can also help each other and bolster each other in their career development. And another thing that mastermind groups are great for is making introductions to a broader network of professional people who can more quickly broaden your network and also elevate the level of professionals that you're interacting with to more experienced people who can move you along in your career and that you can also help with your expertise in their careers. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on mentorship. If you did, please hit subscribe below so you can see my videos when they come out. And visit me at my website, philipvandusen.com. Shoot me a note. I'd love to hear about your successes and challenges with your own career or with your professional practice. And while you're there, subscribe to my newsletter, Brand Muse. It comes out every 2 weeks and I share insights and methods and trends on branding and graphic design. And with that, thanks again for watching and bye for now.